Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my people. My people, my people. Today, I want to speak to our Yoruba brothers. You see, when I tell the Yorubas that your problem is internal, perhaps your approach to your own freedom might be a bit different from the approach taken by we the Biafrans. Why? Because right now, I will prove to you what's going on. The Yoruba media is the problem. In this video, you will see Chief Dr. Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, saying that if the Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, if it's not working out in Nigeria, their so-called perceived union, if it's not working out in Nigeria, then it is okay for them to go their separate ways. You will hear him say this in his Yoruba language. Suddenly, you will also hear Rufai Oseni come and counter Sunday Igboho, saying that what Chief Sunday Igboho is saying is nonsense. Rufai Oseni is a media person. He is part of the media guys in Nigeria. This is the problem. It's a peculiar problem for the Yorubas, because you guys, you control the media. In most cases, it is those within the media being used by the government that will squash down whatever you guys want to do. I've heard the one they call Ruben Nabati insult Igboho, called him, and he said what he said was an illiterate statement to divide Nigeria. So at this point, I want us to hear what Chief Sunday Igboho said. I will break it down. Also, you will hear the response, the rebuttal given by Rufai Oseni. Listen to this. Very, very sad.
Canadian, Egyptian, India, oríṣiríṣi ìlú, ṣé èdè kan ni gbogbo wọn sọ bàbá mi? Rárá, how many countries don't sọ English? Àlìkà, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló pín 5. Kálukú ń sọ èdè tí tó fi ń tún wọn sí. The first thing I want to react to.
Hold it there. We have heard Igboho say, look, it's not working out. If this is not working out, it's okay to go your separate ways. Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, it is okay to go your separate ways. And when that is done, the Yorubas from all across the world, they will come together, come back to Yoruba land and build the nation. He was at the airport here in the Western world. His things are safe. But you know, in Nigeria, because they're not one, things can get lost at the airport. His luggage might be stolen. Things can be stolen from his luggage at the airport. But now, what you're about to hear immediately is Rufai Oseni rebuttaling what Igboho just said. Very, very sad. I keep saying it for the Yorubas. It is the media that will squash you down. Before you're about to rise up, your media will shut you down. Very, very sad. Listen to Rufai Oseni destroy the good things that Igboho just said. Very, very sad. Listen.
Is that of Sunday Igboho saying that if things are not working across every group in Nigeria, then they should separate? I don't think that's a sensible thing to say. Every nation has its challenges. The reason why things are not working is not because of the Nigerian people. It's because of the political class that uses division to divide people.
Hold it there, sir. He said what Igboho said is something stupid and useless of him to say. that the reason why there's a divide in Nigeria is because of the political class. Rufai, if what you said is that easy to break down, how come since 1960 till to today, you guys have not been able to solve that problem of the so-called political class being the problem? Mind you, when it comes to the election, it is the people that will point at the other tribe, say, don't come and vote. When their rabbi, their imam says something, it is the people that go out to go and commit the jihad, to kill people. People buying their business because they're not from your tribe. They are Christians, you are Muslims. Because of that, you kill them. He's saying here that it is the political class that we should blame, not Nigeria. Nigeria is perfect. Nigeria that was named by a white woman. Your slave master named you Nigeria. He said that Nigeria is perfect. Let's continue.
Tight in power, they can't achieve anything. So the truth has to be said. Let us face the political class, not the people. It's not about the people. It's about the political class.
Let us change the political class, not the people. It's not about the people, it's the political class. This class system is a big problem. This class system is a very big problem. Some of these guys in the media, because they now have a leeway to escape Nigeria, they can enjoy the best of both worlds. They have the visa, they have the passport to go to Europe, to America. And somehow, because of that, they come back and say they believe in Nigeria. They tell those in Nigeria, the deaf, dumb, and blind, the most poor, the most less privileged, they tell them to calm down, believe in Nigeria. The problem is not you and I, it is the political class. Somebody like Rufai Oseni, as we speak now, he's in America. Hello, breaking news. The man you are seeing here now, as we speak, he is in America. Rufai Oseni is in America, but if you notice, they are hiding it to show you, say there is something wrong with Nigeria. Why is it that whenever these people they travel abroad, they pretend, they hide it? They don't want to show the videos, the pictures of them in the snow, in the winter abroad. They hide it from the poor, so the poor will assume they are part of them. But when the problem starts, when the kasala go bust, people like this, they go take the next flight and escape Nigeria. It will be the poor, the less privileged, the uncivilized, the lower class, the artisans, the peasants. They will be the one to face that fire in Nigeria. To Rufai Oseni, with all due respect, I don't hate you. I love you to a very, very high level. Unfortunately, this game you are playing with the lives of a people, of your people, the Yorubas, it will come back to backfire, not just on you, but unfortunately, millions of people will also be affected. Rufai Oseni, you and I know Nigeria is not working. But because of the job that you are in now, you are in America, courtesy of Arise News. You and our sister Ojiokwe, you are both in America right now, covering an event through to the courtesy of your TV station, Arise News. So to you now, you are experiencing the best of both worlds. You are in Africa, where every day there is a breaking news in Nigeria. So your journalism job is doing very, very well. That is why you love Nigeria, you believe in Nigeria, because for you, the sector that you are in right now has to do with what? Media. Breaking the news, reaching out the news, controlling the airwaves. And in Nigeria, every day, now breaking news. So somehow, you are making the money, you are enjoying life, and because of that, you love Nigeria. You say God bless Nigeria. You say Nigeria go better. You say you love the military, you love the police, you love the army. You say Nigeria should not break. It is the elites. The elites, the elites. All these years, you've been talking about the elites. But you and I know, say, for the next 1,000 years, if you guys are focusing on removing the elites, what happened in 2023 in your zoo election will repeat itself over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, Rufai Oseni, don't be selfish. You know when there is problem in Nigeria, you have the next means to leave a country. To the UK, to America, to Canada, anywhere you go, you have the access. That's why somehow you believe in Nigeria. But those who are the less privileged, those who don't know where the next meal will come from, those who don't have 1.7 million to spend on a flight from Nigeria to America, I repeat, those who don't have access to 1.7 million naira to fly from Nigeria to America, those who don't even have the money to buy a passport, those who don't even have the money to apply for a visa, those are, even when they sell their land, they make some money, they apply for visa, the country, the embassy still say no to them because of the criminal image of Nigeria. Those ones, when they speak, they are the ones say that Nigeria has to break up. Let everybody go to their different ways. Let's go back to the way it was before our slave master came to enslave us. Let's go back to the way it was before the coming of Britain. Let's go back to the way it was before the coming of our colonizer. Let's go back to the way it was before the amalgamation of Nigeria. Let's go back to the way it was before a white woman, a prostitute, in the name of Flower Shaw, she named us Niger area, Niger area, Nigeria, the area of the Niger. The area where you find strong men behind the Niger. River Niger, Niger area. Let's go back to the way we were before the coming of white man in Africa. Somehow that does not favor you because you are looking at maximizing your profits. In the media world, when you are dealing with a larger audience, you make more money. But Rufai, I want to assure you that even when you choose to be in your own nation, Yoruba land or Yoruba nation, Oduduwa, whatever, you will still have the audience. You will still make your money. But the greed of trying to get to that level, the point of El Dorado, that is what is clouding your judgment. That your brother, Chief Dr. Sunday Igboho, is speaking for his people. He is looking at the macro situation of what his people are going through. He is looking at his people with a holistic view, saying that his people must be liberated from Nigeria. But you are looking based on your pocket. You are discussing based on your job role in the media. You are discussing because right now the best job in Nigeria is the media. Because of that, you are saying no, Nigeria should remain one. It is not about the country. It's not about the people. It is the elite, the so-called ruling class. My question to you now would be, how do you want to remove those you call the ruling class? How? Through election. Because someone like you don't believe in carrying guns, I believe. Someone like you don't believe in revolution, I believe. I presume someone like you don't believe in going to door, knocking on the door of all the politicians. When they open, you send them to heaven. Someone like you don't believe in that. What you believe in is through election, through the ballot. But you and I know that will never work in Nigeria. It has never worked and it will never work. Why? Because there is tribalism, nepotism, retapism. You against me, this tribe against that tribe. A so-called partnership between the North and the Southwest. Rufai, don't be selfish. Don't be greedy. Don't be the type that because things are favoring you, because of that, Nigeria should remain the way it is. Go and support your brother, Chief Sunday Igboho. Go and support him. He is speaking for the people. If you doubt me, I dare you to make a poll. If Nigerians want to remain in Nigeria or they want to go their separate ways, make a poll. You have over 1 million subscribers in X, what they call the Twitter. Go to your YouTube page, make a poll, and let majority have their way. Can you do that? No, you won't. Because you know deep inside the people, they have divorced themselves from Nigeria. Well, I've got news for you. If someone like you want to keep your people in bondage because of your selfish ends, because you are making money in the media, right now you are enjoying the best of life in America. That's why you love Nigeria. If somebody like you want to keep your people in bondage, me and my people, me and my Biafra people, we shall be watching you and your types from the TV. We shall be watching Nigeria from the TV because we have left. We the Biafrans, we have left. But as a good people, as a good neighbor, because in most cases, your neighbor knows all your secrets. As a good people, we are telling you to go and support your brother, Chief Sunday Igboho. Create your own nation. Go and get your Yoruba nation. Forget this nonsense about Nigeria. Rufai Oseni, you know what is right. Do it. Don't insult Sunday Igboho for speaking the heart of the people. Don't do that. You are being selfish. You are being greedy because of your selfish interest. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. Listen to the remaining thing that he said. Then I'll cut it off. Listen.
Constantly destroy the prospect of growth and development of the people. That's just it. So I don't subscribe to narrative of if things are not working, let's separate and everything. No. Let us face the problem. The people we are really to face, which are the political class, that never mean well for the country. Take, for instance, I'll give you an instance. Look at this 2024 budget. The Senate is now complaining that the budget performance was poor. 49% on, what's it called? On recurrent expenditure, 50% on capital expenditure. A person that can only spend 50% of what he budgeted on capital expenditure is a failure of the budget. Amidst all of this, we still have cases of corruption here and there. So, how is it that these budgets are not really targeting the people that they need to target? And that's why the National Assembly is contemplating increasing the budget cycle. So, people like Sunday Igboho say people should divide and all of that. It's not about division, it's about facing the politicians that are destroying the prospect of governance. The federal government has said they want to work with China in domesticating production of military equipment to avoid unnecessary delays on relying on foreign nations. That's a good one. You know, this was disclosed during the joint press conference between Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Tuga, and his Chinese counterparts.
Hold it there, man. He just, beating about the bush. He's beating about the bush. For those that have ears, let them hear. To the Yorubas, do what is right. Forget people like this. They are the ones keeping you in this problem. Support your brother, Chief Dr. Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho. Support him. Go and get your nation. Go and get your freedom. Rule yourself. You have the technocrats. You have those with the brain power to do what is right. Go and rule yourself. Be independent. Fly like a bird. Create your nation in your taste, your image and likeness. Yoruba deserve to be great. Yoruba country deserve to be great. There should be a country in Africa known as the Yoruba nation. Oduduwa. Any name you want to give yourself, there must be one. You claim to be the most educated. Don't allow the name given to you by a white prostitute. Flora Shaw, a call girl, a girl that comes to Nigeria every 3 months to service Lord Lugard. Yes, during those days, every 3 months, they bring new girls down to service those ones they call, their lords and the rest of them. Those they were ruling. Every 3 months from Britain, they will send a new girl, an aspiring girl, to go and meet them. And when Flora Shaw came, Lord Lugard fell in love with her. And to entice her, he became boastful. He said, I want to name this country. I want to name these savages. Give me a name to name these people. And she looked around. She's the type that loves to be around the seaside, the river, the seashores. Going to the beach, she enjoys it. And she understands before her was River Niger. So he said, call them the Niger area, the area of the Niger. Niger area. When the Portuguese came, they saw our name, Niger area. They pronounce it Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria. And over time, Lord Lugard loved the way it sounded. And from Niger area, they called it, or they coined it, Nigeria. How can a name of a country be Niger area? Let it sink in to show you the plan, the intention of Britain and Lord Lugard to call a country Niger area. Does it make sense? But somehow, Rufai, who claims to be, you guys crowned him the best journalist in Nigeria. Man, sometimes you guys should bury your head in shame. You crowned him the best journalist in Nigeria. But here he is, supporting, upholding what was done, created by a white man, their slave master. Oyibo man, your slave master named you Nigeria. Let it sink in your damnable brains, you animals. You guys, you are backward. Anybody that believes in Nigeria is an animal. You are less than a human. You should bury your head in shame. That your colonizer, someone that came to enslave you, they called you Niger area. And now you are dying to keep the handiwork of your slave master together. You guys, you disgust me. Thank God, me and my people, we have left. I'm only speaking to the Yorubas because I believe in you guys. Do what is right and declare your nation and be ready to fight to protect it. Thank you and God bless. Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Lugard, Bloomington, Lord Lugard, and it's wild Flora show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah. Hold on there. For those who pretend they did not hear the lyrics to this jingle, I will break it down for you all to pay attention to what I said. In this song you just said, I said, and I quote, blame it on Lord Lugard and his wife, Flora Shaw. 1914 amalgamation is what we are dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism, this is nonsense. You and you and you, clap your hands. Biafra is going to come. Clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we are free now. Our freedom is going to come. We are free now. That was a prophetic statement. End of quote. That was a prophetic statement. I saw that in a vision. I woke up around 3 a.m. in the morning and I wrote it down as a jingle. You guys should not pretend you didn't hear what I said. Don't pretend. Blame it on Lord Lugard and his wife, Flora Shaw, his prostitute girlfriend, his Ashawo girlfriend, Flora Shaw. 1914 amalgamation is what we are dying for. Since that time, since 1914, the so-called amalgamation is what we are dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. From Wazobia, we were different. They made us one. Wazobia to 1 nation, 1 Nigeria, 1 Nigeria. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism. This is nonsense. Ever since annihilation, they kill us. Nepotism, tribalism, retapism, all the isms. This is nonsense. You and you, raise your hand, clap your hands. It means the Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, you and you. I'm pointing on the so-called Wazobia. Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, clap your hands. Biafra is going to come. I proclaimed it. This was in 2023. I made this jingle. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra is going to come. Clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we are free now. Our freedom is going to come. We are free now. Only from that song alone, you will see how genuine we the Biafrans are. I had to put the name of the Yorubas because I believed in Chief Sunday Igboho when he came out the first time. That's who we are. You guys know I'm saying the truth. But unfortunately, the moment you hear Omoibonio, you forget the truth and you go with something else. When you hear Rono, our Ibonio, then you forget the truth that you've just heard. And you will now go with your politicians. So it is best for us to go our ways. That's all I'm saying. Because from the genuine part of my heart, I said, you and you, clap your hands. Biafra is going to be free. Clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we are free now. Our freedom is going to come. We are free now. Oh my God. I need to pat myself at the back. I had to. Because I kept it real. For those that have ears, let them hear. To the Yorubas, the Igbos are not your problem. Start with those in the media, what they call, nnamdi kanu call them the Yoruba media. I'm being nice, I will call them the Afonja media. Start from there. That's your problem. That's where the problem lies. Because when you speak out, they are the ones that shut you down. When Igboho speaks out, people like Rufai Oseni will shut him down. Start from there. Start from there and get your liberation. Thank you and God bless.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Lugard, Bloomington, Lord Lugard, and it's wild Flora show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.